What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Wrath251 here, and Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Hope you guys are having a good Christmas with family and food and presents and everything else. And I'm going to take this opportunity. I know some of you guys might get a little bitchy at me, and I don't seem like it, but I actually am a Christian, and I do celebrate this solid holiday for the religious reasons. But enough of that. Down to the video. Okay, we have top 10 greatest Christmas movies of all time. And this wasn't requested by anybody, but it's by Film State. And it seemed kind of interesting, and it's Christmas themed, so I figured, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. So let's check this out. Go.
This episode of Film Stage brought to you by GoDaddy. Today on Film Stage, we count down my top 10 favorite Christmas movies, and later, you guys tell me your favorite Christmas movies, which you sent me in the past, I'm watching in the present, I'm going to show you in the future. Holy...
What?
I know, that's some Marty McFly right there.
Okay, he has a far superior intro to me.
I'm your host, Ryan Conley, and today on Film State, like I said, we're counting down my top 10 favorite Christmas movies of all time. But again, just get out of the way.
I'm probably going to hate a lot of these because I generally usually hate Christmas movies. They're just lousy movies.
My personal favorites. These are my personal opinion of movies that I grew up on when I was a kid. So now when I watch them, it just feels like Christmas, which I'm sure you guys have. I'm curious to see how many of mine are on
okay,
your
let's yak more
list,
fact.
and how many I'm skipping that are, in fact, on your nostalgia list. So with that out of the way, let's begin this countdown to Christmas wonderment.
10 greatest Christmas movies.
Now I'm going to kick this off with my number 10, which is probably the one I'm most ashamed of, and that is 1988's Scrooged, starring Bill Murray. It's the Ebenezer Scrooge story,
oh, come on, that's a good movie.
Tale, and is pretty twisted.
It's a take on the Christmas Carol.
Bill Murray's dry sense of humor throughout. And I don't know, this one could just be
I
very
love
much
his dry sense of humor.
Nostalgia. Only here.
Oh, how he gets into a fist fight with the ghost of Christmas present.
Number 9 on the list, and this is one that has kind of slipped with time a bit, but still one that I absolutely love, and probably my mother's favorite Christmas movie, if not just one of her favorite movies of all time, and that is The Santa Claus from 1994.
Santa Claus.
Tim Allen and Scott Calvin / Santa.
It's an okay movie. Yeah,
Santa
I never
falls
really.
Off the roof. Scott takes over
whatever.
for the night, but then inadvertently becomes Santa because he put on the.
Especially the sequels. The sequels just kind of really just kind of went
hilarious and huge and. It's a great movie still, but as I said, I do think it has kind of worn with time a bit, but still a really great Christmas.
It really has.
Moving on down the line to my number 8 from 1989 is one that has not slipped with time at all, and that is Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase, and it's absolutely freaking hilarious.
God, that
it's just a
actually
great
hurts.
Christmas movie that isn't all warm and fuzzy like the others.
We were actually going to do that, a review on that movie.
It's
I've never seen that movie.
A really fun Christmas movie to break the norm from all the others. Moving on to movies that do make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside is my number 7 with How the Grinch Stole Christmas from Ron Howard,
I like
starring
that one.
Jim Carrey as the Grinch, which is not only just a great Grinch performance,
I like that
probably
movie.
Jim Carrey's best performance ever. And there are actually
I wouldn't say his
stories about
best
how he
performance
had to
ever, but
train
one of his
Navy
better
SEALs
ones.
on how to handle pain because the
I
suit
love
was
that
so
part.
painful
What's
to
the
wear
meaning of
that
Christmas?
it was hard for him to even
Vengeance.
act. He actually compared wearing the suit to being buried alive.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that sounds awful. And he said that the contacts that he had to wear that covered his entire eye was kind of like getting stabbed in the eye repeatedly.
That sounds awful.
Ow.
Yeah, so he had to go through training just to be able to cope with the pain so he could do his performance. And in spite of all that, his performance was that good, which makes it just that much more impressive. And The Grinch is just a great movie all around. I mean, it transports you to another world better than almost any fantasy movie I have ever seen. It also won an Oscar, and rightfully so, for Best Makeup, which tortures
You forget
Jim
what's
Carrey.
also
And
creepy
it's
though
a
is you
really
think about
funny
how
movie
as long
that's
as their
heartfelt and just
world has
perfect
existed,
Christmas
meaning they
movie
probably
loaded
live
with quotable
faster.
lines that I still say all
But
the time.
that
Now,
universe
on
is
to my
probably
number 6
destroyed
is a
'cause it's
movie
on a
that I guess
snowflake.
has moments
That's
of warm and
actually
fuzzy,
kind
but
of
teeters
depressing.
between twisted and Christmassy. I mean, there is a debate on whether this is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie, and that is A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before
1993,
Christmas.
Directed by Henry Selick.
And a
produced by
little
Tim
from
Burton.
column
One of
A,
the
a
best
little from
stop
column B.
Stop motion animated films ever. Also, one of the best musicals, I think.
There was
ever.
actually
Of course,
supposed to be a
thanks Danny
sequel to
Elfman
that
for
movie,
music.
but it never came
This is
out.
just a great movie through and through. Maybe it's because I'm a little twisted inside that I like it so much as a Christmas movie.
I've
Actually,
always wanted to
personally,
do a Christmas like that.
I'm right in
A
the
Nightmare
middle. I
Before
watch it for
Christmas,
Halloween
Christmas.
and I watch it
You know,
for Christmas,
dress
so
up everything with my Halloween
holidays.
stuff.
Works for me. Moving into my top 5, we have another one of my childhood favorites, and one that I used to fantasize would happen to me all the time, and that's Home Alone, starring Macaulay Culkin, Joe
Oh, Home
Pesci,
Alone.
Daniel Stern, and it's directed by Chris Columbus, and the music, which is one of my favorite soundtracks
Oh,
of
man,
all
those
time,
movies
is
are
by
so
John Williams,
friggin'
who's
funny,
nominated
man.
for Best Music for this as well.
It's the only
But
movie that
it's
ever
just a
made
great
me laugh
Christmas
so
movie
hard
and
to
a
the
great
point where I
family
actually
movie, and
started
one that definitely
uncontrollably
stands up. I
farting.
don't think this one has aged at all, other than the really,
No.
really bad acting by Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
In this movie, which I didn't notice when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I just wanted to be him. But now I'm like, wow. That is
I realize how
he is
rich his
monotone.
damn
But even
family
despite
is. And his
that,
family
the
treats him
movie
like
is fantastic.
crap,
It's just
man.
a testament to how good the movie
They are
is. It
horrible
just
people.
Doesn't matter. And I still laugh just as
His
much.
mom
as I
actually
used
even
to.
says,
Speaking
you know,
of
I'm a
hilarious, my
horrible
number
mother.
4
Yeah,
is
you
Elle
are.
starring Will Ferrell, James Caan, and the adorable Zooey Deschanel. It's directed by Jon Favreau,
Oh
who I
God,
love, and is
no,
one of the funnest
no!
Christmas movies
I
ever
hate
made. And a staple
that
in my
movie,
house.
and
It
I
doesn't
actually
feel like
hate
Christmas
Will
until
Ferrell.
Elvis has been
Okay, I'm
watched
just
at
saying
least
this right now.
3 times.
I hate
just
Will Ferrell.
absolutely adore this
I've
movie. Will
only
Ferrell is
liked
hilarious.
2
The story is
movies
great, and it's just another
he's ever
movie
been in,
that I
and
can't
that
stop
was the
quoting.
Lego
To me,
Movie and
Christmas
Megamind.
movies, they often become traditions with me and my family. And my number 3 is one tradition that I have with my niece. We watch it every Christmas, as close to Christmas as we possibly can, and that is The Polar Express, written and directed by Robert Zemeckis.
Oh, that is a
which is
really
movie
good
that just
movie.
has a
I
great
actually like that.
Christmas vibe to it. Like some movies, just
Got some
strike a
amazing
Christmas chord
CG in it,
my
too.
heart, and this is one of them. It stars the voice
Especially when they start,
of Tom Hanks, who
you
plays,
see,
like 6 or 7
something that's
characters
kind
in
of
the
dumb
movie.
is
He
when
does
they
a
actually
fantastic
start
job of it.
drifting
I love the music in
with a
this
train
so
on
much.
ice.
I love
That's
the animation
just awesome.
as well, although some of the phase animation when they're talking kind of gets a little wonky.
It does.
Little Uncanny Valley-ish,
Yeah.
and I'm just a little creeped out by it, but I forgive it because overall
Well, that
this movie
room
is
with the
fantastic.
messed up
And
toys,
speaking
all
of
dolls,
traditions,
that's
my number 2
creepy
is
as
a
hell.
tradition that my family and I have had for like 12 or 13 years, and that is to watch The Muppets Christmas Carol every Christmas
that's-
Eve, which again
that's
we've
a good
done
movie.
for, I don't know, past 12
That was actually the
13
last
years. It's
really
directed by
good
Brian
Muppets
Henson, who
movie.
did a
It was the
fantastic
last
job,
one.
and it stars one of my favorite actors.
After
Michael
that,
Caine
all
as
the-
Ebenezer
they've done a
Scrooge,
few
and of
Muppet
course you have
movies
the entire
since then.
cast
They
of
all-
Muppets. And I gotta say, this is definitely
They all
my
kinda
favorite Muppet
sucked to
movie,
me.
and
They didn't
one that I
they
will
never
admit
captured the
has slipped a little
magic
bit
of the
behind. It
Muppets.
does have some moments that get a little slow, but it's riddled with nostalgia for me. And even without that, I just think it's a great Christmas movie with great music and a really,
is good.
really good Christmas vibe. And my number 1 greatest Christmas movie of all time, which should be of no surprise since it's not only one of my favorite Christmas movies, but one of my favorite movies of all time, is It's a Wonderful Life from 1946, written and directed
That's
by
okay.
Capra.
It's an okay
He's
movie.
absolutely fantastic director, and it
You know,
stars
I
one of my
don't
favorite
normally
actors
like
of all
old
time,
movies, but that's one of the
Stewart.
ones I will
Also got
watch.
Donna
It's
Reed and
kind of
Lionel
depressing.
Barrymore and so on in the film. And this is one of those movies that when it ends, you just want to find everybody in your vicinity and just hug them. You want to get your family together, you want to have a Christmas meal, and you just want to tell them you love them. It won all sorts of awards, including being nominated for 5 Oscars, and it deserves.
Dude, it's like the
every bit
ultimate
of it.
Christmas
It deserves
classic
to be such a
movie.
Christmas staple. I mean, this is widely known as one of the best Christmas movies of all
That
time. if
and
not
a
the
million,
best, and for very good
though,
reason. I mean, if you
as
have not
opposed to
seen this
It's a
movie,
Wonderful Life,
my
I
God,
do prefer
promise you, you will
Miracle
love
on
it. It
34th
holds up.
Street.
It's not boring. It's
Both
fantastically
the old
told.
one
It's a
and
great
the new
story
one.
with great acting and great characters. Definitely check it out if you have not with the family this Christmas. But before we move on to your favorite Christmas movies, one honorable mention, which is a Christmas movie, but not actually a Christmas movie, but totally a Christmas movie, and that's Die Hard.
That's
Watch
not
it
a Christmas
this Christmas
Die
season
Hard.
with your family.
Finally.
It's a Christmas movie.
You can't watch that with the family.
You can watch it with the
Yes.
family.
Boobs in
Yes.
it.
There's no boobs in
There's
it.
pictures of boobs in it.
So let's find out what your
Die
favorite
Hard.
Christmas movies are.
Die Hard, nice. Your favorite Christmas movies? Okay, so it's like a double list.
I'm Scott, and my favorite Christmas movie is Jingle All the Way.
Without a doubt, my favorite Christmas movie ever is Die Hard.
Die
My
Hard.
favorite Christmas movie of all times is Die Hard.
My favorite
Die Hard.
movie is Elf. It's a fun family movie.
Die Hard is my favorite
Oh,
Christmas
jeez,
movie.
that's
My
freaking.
favorite sexy Christmas movie is It's a Wonderful Life.
If Rise of the Guardians counts, or the live action How the Grinch Stole Christmas, that would kind of be it.
Rise of the Guardians isn't really Christmas, it's more Easter.
A Christmas Carol. I don't mind whichever one. They're all amazing.
My favorite Christmas movie? That has to be Christmas Story.
It's Elf.
A Long
Oh,
Kiss
God.
Goodnight because Charlie Baltimore is a bamf.
The Santa Claus.
My favorite Christmas movie is Christmas Story.
My favorite Christmas movie
Is he truly, seriously trying to do that?
movie is It's a Wonderful Life. My favorite Christmas movie is Family Man.
My favorite Christmas
Family
movie
Man.
is Home Alone.
A Christmas
Story.
Our favorite Christmas movie is Jingle All the Way because Sinbad is hilarious.
My favorite Christmas movie
Yeah,
is Tim
he is
Burton's
hilarious.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
My favorite Christmas movie would have to be A Very Film Right Christmas. Or The Santa Claus.
What? What the heck
GoDaddy
was
web
that?
hosting delivers the most reliable hosting
Okay.
available. They call it 4th generation hosting, and it offers.
Okay, so that's it. Just talking about his sponsor and stuff like that. And actually, I found out that legally, I'm actually not even supposed to put up the commercials about the sponsors because this video actually isn't sponsored by them. So I can't put their advertisements in my video. I actually found I legally can't. I could get in trouble if I put in a commercial that was for somebody else's video. If I put it in my video, I can get in trouble for that. That's actually kind of weird if you think about it. But, you know, I mean, because, I don't know, if I do something wrong, they would associate my channel with that product, so it could be problems. Anyway. So, Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. This isn't the only video coming up today. There's actually going to be a little marathon. I'm going to have to get like about 3 videos up today, so look forward to that. The other one will be probably up in, I don't know, a couple of hours or something like that. So this is the start. This is what I decided to do for Christmas, is get you guys a little bit of a Christmas marathon. There'll be some other neat little stuff in. Also, I'll see you guys next time, which will be in a little bit. And don't forget to give me the present of that like and subscribe. You know, I would really appreciate it. It's what I want for Christmas. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.